Today, our RadioShack team will be presenting for RadioShack Revival by Stephanie Lin, Jiang, Yuxing Chen, and Seok Won Kim.
After being part of the American retail landscape for more than 90 years, the iconic RadioShack brand is today struggling to survive.
The landscape of the consumer electronics retail industry has changed rapidly in a matter of few years with the entry of online players like Amazon. The traditional brick-and-mortar retailers are grasping for breath, and those without ample resources face the threat of extinction.
Today, we are going to analyze the marketing communication campaigns of RadioShack and provide further strategy recommendations.
RadioShack has been a part of the American retail landscape for more than 90 years. It stays at the forefront of the rapidly evolving consumer electronics market and to remain relevant to consumers in every era. Its shops and website offer a variety of products such as computers, DVD players, electronic toys, and radios. For its mobile customers, the company sells third-party wireless calling plans from AT&T, Sprint, Verizon, and others. RadioShack stores also sell a wide range of electronics parts, batteries, and components. RadioShack has built its chain with small but more numerous locations. Based in Fort Worth, Texas, RadioShack operates its business globally with operations in the U.S., Mexico, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Now let's look at RadioShack in terms of its brand identity. RadioShack's mission is to help customers get the most out of their technology products through its convenient neighborhood stores and knowledgeable staffs. Its vision is to connect customers to the wonders of modern technology through its products and services. The brand is positioning itself as the enduring American brand, the neighborhood store with specialized tech products. With its Do It Together campaign, RadioShack emphasizes on helping and collaborating with its new target audience, the young, techie males, and especially those part of the growing maker community. The brand is trying very hard to differentiate itself with its specialized product selections and value-added services. Now let's look at RadioShack's competitors in the industry. From this chart, you can see where RadioShack stands in the industry. We really need to raise the question, how did RadioShack fall so much behind? From our survey, we also found that 46% of people don't care about RadioShack, and 41% probably or definitely won't buy from RadioShack. What is the brand doing differently? Both Amazon and Best Buy's target audience is much broader than RadioShack. While Amazon differentiates itself as a retailer with the lowest prices and largest product selection, Best Buy differentiates itself with its interactive experiences in store. Both brands have an aligned brand image. Surprisingly, RadioShack does have a commonality with these brands. Just like Amazon and Best Buy, RadioShack is very customer-centric. It also saw its employees as valuable assets just like Best Buy. However, according to our survey, while more than 50% agree that Amazon and Best Buy are reliable, less than 50% saw RadioShack the same way. And only half of the people surveyed feels familiar enough with RadioShack to answer this question. What is the cause for this miscommunication between the brand and the consumers?
Now, we'd like to show you that how electronic retailers have been conducting their marketing communications. First, RadioShack spent a great deal of money to execute 3 lineups TV commercial campaigns. First campaign of Do It Together shows only its concept, life enhancement, with any other product sales message. Second lineup was New Store Ad is for brand and store revitalization. The last lineup is just product sales ad for their revenue, such as mobile phone, headphones, and other popular products that RadioShack sells. For print ads, there are 2 types such as sales discount information and symbolic ad. As can be seen, this battery ad is appealing to its power. Also, RadioShack uses out-of-home media pretty well by delivering message effectively through the bus, text, and other outdoor media. Especially, RadioShack operates online and social media such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for Do It Together campaign PR. Through the blog, they deliver very professional knowledge to online users. And for their technology PR, they have a partnership by joining Make Fair. On the other hand, one of the largest electronic retailer, Best Buy, is very focusing on product sales advertisement. Because of selling variety of goods, they have store PR once in a while, but most TV commercial is about product sales such as TV, mobile phone, and speaker. Also, most of the print ads are for their sales, same as TV commercials. Even on social media, posts are about product PR. For Amazon, even though they have more variety of products than any other retailer, they do not have any TV commercial. They only have Amazon's private brand PR, such as Amazon Fire TV, Fire Phone, and Kindle Fire HD. Because of Amazon's business platform, they use many online PR on their website. As a result, the retailer brands have their own marketing communication strategies. Best Buy is trying to sell more products through the push marketing rather than Amazon's efficient marketing. However, RadioShack has a difficulty with no IMC message. It looks like a distraction.
We did two types of consumer research, qualitative and quantitative. The first important insight is about brand image. In the survey, people ranked the brand image as the number one factor that influenced their decision on choosing a retail store, ranked even higher than low price. But according to our consumer research, people's opinion towards RadioShack are very negative. People use the word old-fashioned, high price to describe it, while using very positive words such as reliable and convenient to describe its competitors. Second insight is on consumer behavior. 60% people said they did research online before purchasing. 72% says they use social media to get information about the retail store. 67% shop online instead of in store in the past years. This data all suggests that online platform has become the new battlefield for brands to fight for potential new consumers. The last finding is that people who showed interest on fixing broken electronics by themselves tend to be more familiar with RadioShack. This is good for RadioShack because it indicates that people actually know its comparative feature. But take a look at the table left. People who are familiar with the brand are less likely to shop there again in the future. This suggests that brand experience and brand image are negative. It means people who are familiar with our brand, know what we sell, and have the possibility to be our loyal consumers have no interest to shop at there again. Despite these useful insights, there are still several limitations to our research that may lead to biased results. First is the location of the interviews and field observations. The results are largely affected by the demographic of neighborhood. It's impossible to generalize the findings. Secondly, our sample size is limited due to time constraint. We were only able to interview 20 people and collect 91 surveys. Thus, it's hard to say that the result can represent the general consumer's opinions. Lastly, it's impossible for us to know whether people responded truthfully in our research. This factor should also be taken into account when considering the analysis.
Now we are going to do a SWOT analysis according to above information. Strength. RadioShack's multiple store approach enjoys the benefits of increased footfall. As a result, helps the company increase its revenue. And RadioShack's management info system architecture comprises a LAN that links all aspects of the corporation into a fully integrated system. It reduces business risk and gives better control over cost and quality. RadioShack offers innovative mobile technology products and services to satisfy the growing maker community. Exclusive private brands and the major wireless carriers, all within a comfortable and convenient shopping environment. Weaknesses. The small site stores make the amount of time customers spend in these small stores a lot less than larger, more spacious stores like Best Buy, and also limited the product's diversity. RadioShack's recent declining financial performance could reduce the availability of resources to pursue further growth. And RadioShack expanded its online business a year ago. Its online sales represent only 1% of total sales. Opportunities. The small box format provides customers with great personal attention, having the employees with professional technology knowledge making the brand more relevant because it's increasingly hard to keep up with the evolving electronics market. This allows consumers to enter RadioShack and get help finding exactly what they want by starting a trusting relationship with RadioShack brand. Interactive online shopping is increasingly being preferred over traditional shopping by consumers. RadioShack should make the right strategy to catch the chance of developing e-commerce. Thus, because of heavy reliance on new product innovation, the consumer electronics retail industry is featured by intense competition and minimal customer switching costs. Increased competition in the market will affect the revenue of RadioShack. Labor costs have been rising significantly in the U.S. that can increase the company's operating costs. The company has about 27,000 employees, with the majority of them employed in the U.S.
In conclusion, RadioShack really has to rebuild its brand in order to survive in the industry.
We're going to create a more specific expectation to the customers. Compared to other consumer electronic retails, RadioShack exists to support customers' technological explorations through RadioShack's innovative products and expert services, always within the customer's reach.
We want consumers to trust and collaborate with us to solve any of their technology issues or to explore new technology.
Currently, RadioShack is targeting professional people who are very interested in inventing or creating something new. However, it causes field target and narrow business domain, so we should expand our target audience. Therefore, we propose our target as anyone interested in technology.
There are three campaign objectives. First is to increase RadioShack's brand awareness, and the second is to strengthen RadioShack's brand image, and the third is to gain market share in the electronic products category. Thank you so much for your attention and hope you can take our insights into consideration. We look forward to seeing you again.